Paul Zolga, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at the 10th question from the Linear Digital SAT Test 1 Module 2, number 10 reads, the following text is adapted from William Shakespeare's 1609 poem, Sonnet 27. The poem is addressed to a close friend as if he were physically present. Weary with toil, I hurry to my bed. The dear repose for limbs with travel tired. But then begins a journey in my head to work my mind when body's work expired. From then my thoughts from far where I abide begin a zealous pilgrimage to thee and keep my drooping eyelids open wide. And it looks like the poem continues, but it's just cut there for the purpose of the SAT. The question is, what is the main idea of the text? So you might circle back through it. So I underlined weird. What's it mean? It means tired with toil. What's toil? It's work. So it sounds like he or she worked a long day. Tired. Hurry to my bed. He's going to bed. Sleepy. Dear repose. Repose means rest. So he's going to rest or sleep. For limbs, his arms and his legs. With travel tired. So he's tired from work. He's tired from travel. He's going to bed. But then begins a journey in my head. Okay, where's his head at? To work my mind when body's work expired. So at this point in the poem, honestly, I'm thinking that maybe he's got some mental work to do. Like literally mental work. Let's see what he goes on to say. For then my thoughts from far where I abide. So his thoughts are not at his house, they're somewhere else. Begin a zealous. So if you're filled with zealous, you're very interested and enthusiastic about something. Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage is a journey, usually a sacred one, to thee. So this close friend that's mentioned in the little intro, he must hold this close friend very closely because he's saying pilgrimage, like it's almost like sacred being with this friend. And keep my drooping eyelids wide open. So even though it sounds like the narrator of this poem is really tired, but he or she starts thinking about his or her friend, and then it keeps the person awake. Main idea of the text. So basically you want to predict the answer before you look at the answer choices. Answer choice A, the speaker is asleep and dreaming about traveling to see a friend. No. Drooping eyelids wide open. Speaker still awake. Answer choice B. The speaker is planning an upcoming trip to the friend's home. There's no plan. It's just a journey in the narrator's head. B is gone. Answer choice C. The speaker is too fatigued to continue discussion with a friend. The speaker's not discussing anything with a friend because his thoughts are far from where he abides. Pilgrimage, traveling to the person, they are not together. Answer choice C is gone. Answer choice D, the speaker is thinking about a friend instead of immediately falling asleep. And that's it. So here, he's talking about his thoughts, and his thoughts are making the pilgrimage. Like in his mind, he's just thinking about the person. So, thinking about the friend. Instead of immediately falling asleep, and keep my drooping eyelids wide open. Can't fall asleep because thinking about the friend. D is the best fit. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You can share it with someone who has trouble with all this old school poetry, Shakespeare stuff. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to share a video on it. Click subscribe so you don't miss anything, and check out our 1-minute video on TikTok. Have a great day.